world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm going to bring you an episode of Subsistence. Alright, I have been busy overnight getting some crafting done. I was really short on med supplies, so I went ahead and crafted up a ton of bandages and a ton of first aid kits. Now I'm not going to carry all those with me. I'm going to drop some of them off. But I've also come up with another modification to my base. I've got the pieces, and I put one piece down in anticipation. I wanted to make sure this was going to work. Let's see if I can get this to clip out there. No. I'll just toss it right there. That works. This is what I'm coming up with. And I might need one more piece. Yeah, I think I'm going to need one more piece. Let me go get the supplies real quick. I want an indoor water source. I know, height of laziness, right? All I have to do is step out on my deck and I have all the water I could ever want. And I still want it easier. It's too hard to step outside and fill up the canteens all the time. So I'm trying to make a little moon pool type idea, an access point to fill up my canteens. Now this idea was inspired by Bloodstalker and his redneck spa. So good idea, Blood. I'm gonna steal it. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead. I should say borrow instead of steal. 3. Let's turn it that way. Now this is a little tricky to get in here. Well, without falling into the water myself. There we go. Push it out front. The last time I had to duck down. There we go. Do a little duck down maneuver and then kind of do a jump onto the planter. There we go. That works. That, I think, is the correct orientation, or at least it'll work. Yep, that. Perfect. Can you see what I'm going for here? Do you get it? Do you get it? Let's put the bottom in. That completes the access. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. This might be a complete waste of my time, but if it does... No, I can't get out. I can't get out. Alright, I have to move the whole wall. There's just no other way to get out. Okay, well, that's what I get for trying to modify my base on the fly. That didn't work. I thought I would have been... I guess I could put the ladder over there. Go under, move all this. I'll figure this out. It doesn't matter if it's cutting off half my base. It's not really a big issue. Go ahead and get some food. Put these extra supplies away. I hate running around the map carrying a lot of extra supplies. It makes me nervous. I feel like I'm gonna get myself killed for sure. All right. That's enough medical supplies. I need to bring Ash with me for the secondary base. Oh, I saw a viewer speaking about this where some crazy stuff happens sometimes when you get into your inventory. And that's the first time I think I've seen it. I'm not sure. I might have seen something similar to that another time. Not completely sure. I know that's not the first time I've seen it. I just don't remember when. I don't think that really matters. Okay. So that is definitely an issue. See, there we go again. But I might have caused part of that issue by screwing around with my base. I am burning daylight. I need to get going. So I need to gather. I did gather a lot of wood. So I've got a lot of building materials. So if I want to expand and build onto the base, but now I'm kind of bummed because the cool idea I had of putting a moon pool in just didn't work. I'll play with that. I'll play with that a little bit off screen. I have an idea that might work, but I had a feeling it's possible it was going to be too deep, but I was hoping it would. And I'm just on the edge too. That's a bummer. So we're going to gather all the crates, anything we can along the way. Oh, I almost forgot to check on the chickens. That's why I had all those extra tomatoes on me anyways, was to check on the... There's metal spawning right behind me. Either I missed it, and I didn't pick it up when I ran over it the first time, or it spawned in almost exactly the same place again. But I wanted to check on the chickens. Now, I have 4 chickens right now, because 2 of them are about to pop level 9, about to pop level 10. And you can see these are just level 1. I think that one, yeah, level 1. So they were just added. Split 4 tomatoes. Probably wasted a little bit of tomato in that, but not a problem. I think if I restarted the game, that graphical glitch would go away. That is definitely annoying. Definitely annoying. But I really think I caused it when I was stuck in the water and I ducked down and I had that fluttering effect. But wow, was that hurting the eyes. My brain hurts. Alright, I'm going to bring you along to the other base and cook you there. Oh, game edge. You're always getting oysters. It's not the game's fault. It's how you approach the animal. Approach the animal from the head and work down the body trying to find a place to butcher them. And I haven't had a single oyster treatment since I've done it that way. So it's all on you, buddy. It's how you address the carcass. You need to address the carcass correctly when you're addressing the carcass. And for those that don't know, when you're butchering an animal, it's considered dressing the animal. Why? I don't know. It just is. It is what it is. Now, did I see another ore node over here? Thought I did, but maybe I didn't. But I know I saw one over here. And that looks like iron. Nope. Not iron. Darn. Oh! Right in front of my face it popped. Oh, that's just mean. That is mean in so many different ways. At least it wasn't iron, right? I'd be upset if it was iron. Everything else, I'm like, oh, that's just mean. But when you do that to iron... Oh, rogue hunters. Regular hunters and rogue hunters. I hate when they're close. Now I have to go the long way around to my other place. I need to get over there and check on the plants. Haven't been there for a while. Rare gathering some wood, but I'll need wood for the fire. Since I forgot to grab some, there we go. I need to make some sticks. And then I'll gather some more wood. Oh, hush. We'll gather the rest of the wood near the place, just so I have something to throw on the fire. I'll have to make a fire starter. That's why I got the sticks real quick. Run, bunny, run! Because I'm gonna run from the bear and the wolf that's on my butt. Come on, give up. Arra. Yes, I know. As Bloodsucker says, arra, arra. Arra. Come on, any day now. There's an ammo crate up front. I want that ammo crate. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think he's chasing me again, but at least I got the ammo crate. Nope. Good. He's stalking, but not chasing. I'm so glad Cold Games gave the animals stamina. Oh, I remember when I first started this game, basically if you got a wolf or a bear after you, you were dead. You were dead. And it was frustrating. So that was probably one of the best changes he made. Now, the best additions to the game would have to be the hunters. I like the lakes, but the hunters were a real good addition to the game. Now I want to see crazy suicide explosive bunnies. The hunters would strap explosives to the bunnies and send them towards your base. That'd be cool. No, that wouldn't be cool. Don't do that, Cold Games. It's just a joke. Please don't do that. I'd laugh my butt off, but I wouldn't be happy. Oh, and if any of my viewers have never watched Game Edge play this game, you have to go watch. If you've never watched him before, yeah, I saw you. You have to go watch his last stream. His last live stream of this game was flipping hilarious. Game Edge has been playing this game for a long time, and he was building a base on the same lake that my house is on, but his house is facing the opposite shore from my house. And his base consists of a long pier that brings you out into the water. And as he was forming the base and building it, it has a long pier, a main section, and then has two round walled, and he's got up to level 2 now, sections on either side. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second. He has a long pier, a middle section, and then two round sections on either side of the middle section. Yes. I don't know how to say it and not get flagged. I don't want to be offensive. Let's just say he built a perfect representation of his little member. And we'll leave it at that. I don't know how else to say. It was hilarious because he's building this, and Ono Koho, it was I forget who the viewer was, said, "Oh my God, it looks like X," and Ono started laughing his butt off. He's like, "Oh my God, Game Edge, do you know what you did? It's what it looks like." And Game Edge is like, "What? No, what?" And he goes like, "Oh my God, I cannot book. How could you guys let me build this?" It was hilarious. Oh, the entire chat was just laughing its butt. It was awesome. It was really funny. You have to go watch it. It's classic Game Edge. Now, the reason I bring this up, I'm not picking on Game Edge. I love Game Edge. But the reason I bring this up is because I built a base that had a round section, a middle section, another round section, and then I too put a long or a tower. There was a reason why. All right, When I started my tower, I put my tower on this circular part of my base and not in the center connector that I originally had thought about putting the tower. Because when I started looking at, okay, I'm going to build that here. Yeah, that's perfect. It'd be nice and symmetrical, be nice and centered. And oh my God, it would look like, yes, exactly that. I said, nope, I'm not building that. So what I wouldn't do, Game Edge just did it blindly. Yeah, and, oh, I already had it here. Awesome. He had no clue he'd done it. It was hilarious. But I had to give him a compliment. I gave him a super chat tip, and I said, at least it's even, and he'll never live it down. Regular hunters. Oh, not messing around with that. Come on, I just need another log or two, and I'll be happy. I'll get out of your way. I promise. Nope. He'll hit my house and then move on. Smack. Yeah. Okay, you done now? Hope so. I'll leave some more fat in here so it makes another one. Fire starting kit. I always like to leave a fire starting kit. I let this fire burn until I'm ready to leave, and then I turn it off. So there's always a fire starting kit and some fuel in here. That way, if I ever forget to bring this stuff with me, I'll have this stuff here. All right, let's go check on the planter up here. Completely out of everything, not a problem. That's why I brought ash with me. Not gonna pull. Oh no, I'll just have to wait a few minutes. Now I haven't needed to use the water in a long time. I'm still drinking the bottled water I'd saved up. Eventually I'll turn that back on then. Come on, cook. I think you should be able to cook the tomatoes. Roasted tomatoes are good. Eat. Was it enough to fill me up? I'm surprised. Eat and eat. Eat all. Do I have enough? I will. Okay, I'm gonna make a third canteen. Because I need a third canteen up here real quick. Now, scrap metal. Oh my lord. If you guys start this game, the one thing that you like, all the rails that I built, if the game was like it was now, I would never have done the rails. Because the scrap metal is too important. If I had a choice between all the railing that I did, which I think the railing looks really nice. I like the railing. It just wasn't practical. I would rather have a entire chest full of nothing but canteens. That would be nice. You know, I'd spend a day just cooking up, you know, do a collection run and then cook up all the water and purify it and then just leave it in there. That would be nice. Oh, hello. Freebie. Thank you. Any more free ores around here? I'm always looking for iron. Now, I like those new arrows. I don't know. It's just they cost so much to make. You know, you have to raise the chickens all the way up to level 10. And the arrows themselves are not retrievable. I can understand a wooden arrow becoming damaged in such a... Hey! Back off. Hey! Made me hit my own house. You made me hit my own house. I'm tempted. I really am. Nope. He'd kill me with my luck. That was the one bad thing about this base. All the bears and wolves in the area. I mean, I always had bears around my place. It really sucked. Graphical glitch. Hurting the eyes. What do you want, huh? What do you want? Might as well cook them up since I have a fire on. Sweet. Two should fill it up all the way? Almost, not quite. All right. And that's good. Where's the sun? Ooh. Need to start heading home. Yep, I'm just gonna run from you. Make all the noise you want. It's not gonna do you any good. Now that's one thing that I think Cold Games needs to figure out. The shadow shows me swinging my arms, but I'm not swinging my arms. Now that's minor. That's not anything to worry about, but it is it's only noticeable when the sun's getting ready to set on you. Now, the reason I'm heading home now is I don't want to get to the point where I'm doing a night run. Night runs can really suck. And if I start heading home too late, with my luck, I'll run into a bear or a wolf or something that'll get in my way, slow me down, and I'll end up running, you know, with my bad luck, I'll run into a hunter camp. Oh, or I'll run into ores that I can't resist. That looks like copper too. Man, I have so much copper, it's not funny. I think I have over 200 uncooked copper and 150 cooked copper. You know, refined copper. That's just amazing. If I could take copper and make it iron, life would be good. There we go. Life would be good. Now, I could have put a staircase or a foundation to get up there. So that's a trick that Bloodstocker is starting to do now. There's a couple node locations right near his house that always have one or two iron nodes, and it's almost always iron. And another viewer gave him the suggestion, and so did I, of putting a foundation up there with a staircase so you can go up there and collect it. It's a really good idea. I really need to do that around here. Identify those locations and put some stairs and foundations out. But I think I'll do it with the stairs that aren't actually foundations. Oh, wait a minute. You can't do that out here. It has to have a foundation to hook up to. Okay. That's one right there. So oh, look at that. Oh. Copper and iron. I want the iron. Can I get it? Oh, I can. Sweet. Copper. I'm going to leave the copper. I know. Sacrilege. But it's getting really late. I mean, look at that. And I still have to get past wolves, bears, and at least 2 hunter bases. I'm making a direct beeline. Screw you, wolf. Chase me if you want. Now, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to fix my house during the night. And maybe overnight I've got it figured out, and I'll bring you guys back for what I figured out. It might be, okay, this isn't going to work no matter what I do. But I think I can play with the placement of walls and half walls so I can raise that up a little bit higher. I'm not sure if that's possible, but I have a couple ideas to try out. Alright, welcome back, guys and gals. I got it figured out. I knew I would. Now, I'll admit, it doesn't look as neat, as clean as I wanted it to, but it does work. So I can go in here, fill up my water canteens, and there's a little staircase here now that I can jump and get out of. And like I said, it doesn't look as clean as I wanted it to. There's a piece of staircase hanging out beneath the house, but I like the functionality of it. I think function over form in this case is probably the best. Go ahead, you guys, because I can even fill up the water sitting in here. I can just get in here, fill up the water, and then add more water instantly. So in that sense, this is a much faster way of doing it. I don't even have to cook it anymore. I was cooking it just to save time. I don't have to boil the water. I'm not drinking it. I can just throw it in here and just be done with it. So I like it. It's like I said, it's not as clean as I wanted it to be, but in the end, it's more functional. Now, if I can just get the damn chickens in the house, so I don't have to go out there for their droppings. Let's be honest, the chicken crap. It would be the best of both worlds. But I can't have everything. And yes, I haven't restarted the game yet, so I still got that bug going on. Now, I've got 3 planters doing nothing but making tomatoes for these stupid chickens. Ugh. These chickens are so demanding. They want food, they want water. And what do I get out of the deal? Some feathers. Ooh. It's time. Come here. I just saved myself a lot of wasted food. Alright. I am going to give you guys some apples. You know what? No, I'm going to keep the apples for myself. And you guys are going to get all the tomatoes. Fill. Top off your water. Split 1 tomato. Alright, so one more tomato should almost get you guys full. There we go. And there's no reason to leave a level 10 chicken. They don't give you any more eggs. I think they should. I think as long as you're feeding the chickens, if they're level 10 and you're willing to keep feeding them, that the feces tray should give you an opportunity to have 1 or so of the premium feathers every couple days or something. I don't know. It just would make sense that their feces tray would catch feathers as along with the feces. And butcher. And I'm gonna hold off on that one. I'm gonna go ahead and ignite. I'm gonna cook these 2 up first and let him expire in my inventory naturally, because that'll give me a bit more time. There's no reason to cook up that many of the premium chickens. I don't want to waste it. And that bug is really starting to hurt my eyes. But the video's almost over, so I did get a moon pool put in. I guess. Oh, you know what I could do? I told Bloodstocker he needed to do this, and he didn't listen to me. He didn't believe me, I guess. I think if you're going to make a hot tub, that if you're going to make a hot tub has to have a heating source. Now, there's no other way to get heat in this game other than putting a campfire, which practically doesn't make sense. Yes, I know, but it's still a heating source. I don't know if I'll ever light it It'd be such a waste. But there. Can I? Oh, I can't interact with it. Okay, so it's the redneck. Obviously, he's never going to get hot tub in my house. So I have an indoor hot tub. So there. Beat that, Bloodstalker. All right, guys and gals. That's my time for today. I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye.